tonight.
Hi everyone, welcome to the KEDRON factory. So we've got Anthony and Vicky that's come up from New South Wales today with their 200 series all kitted up there, taking delivery of their 21ft'6 KEDRON Topender. So this is on the KRS or the KEDRON recovery stub, all the certified and registered design suspension. It's also on automatic levelling airbag. So in here you can see it's got the ventilated laser cut protection there in alloy. Got a German pump up there which basically controls the ride height. And on here you've got a hand control. So it's got a speed sensor behind the disc brakes on the van, and you basically select your ride heights here. It's got defaults or safeties, so you can press that. It'll drop down to parked height, so you'll be able to see the van dropping down in the height, so you can have it so it's nice and easy to get in and out, or you can park it under an awning or a carport. You might have a lower clearance height there to store it, so you can simply drop the whole van down at the press of a button. If you take off and you forget to press highway mode there, the speed sensor, once it goes over 20 k's, will automatically lift the van up when it realises the van's moving. And the other option here is your off-road, so you can press that and that will lift the van up so you get your maximum amount of clearance, so you can traverse your off-road and your soft sand beach and the like. Likewise, if you go over 80k an hour, it'll default and it'll drop back down to the highway mode. So it's a nice lower centre of gravity, stable tow, makes it nice and secure towing behind your vehicle. You've also got your kits for your tyre inflation here. So you've got your kits there and it simply plugs in. So you've got your tyre inflation kit plus an extension piece to reach your tow vehicle. So you might be letting your tyres down in soft sand travel on both the van and the vehicle to about 18 to 20 pound. You can simply plug your tyre inflation kit in and pump your own tyres back up before you start making your way on the bitumen road. On the front of this one here, the electric or your 12 volt jockey, so simply press that on, LED light. You've got your retract and extend. You've got a manual backup, so a few have asked about the backups on these, so you can simply pop that in and still use this as a manual jockey wheel. You've got your 9 kilo gas bottles well protected in there and ventilated out underneath. You've got your genuine rhino coating on twin 20 litre jerry can holders either side on your box. This one here's had the towing upgrade on the vehicle, so the 200 series towing upgrade, which some get, but it increases your towing on the vehicle. Your Webasto diesel tank's really nice and secure in there with your level indicator. Inside that front box you got your lockable diesel filler there for your diesel heater. A-frame taps moved up there. More storage up top of the box. Lift up lid on this, so you can see with the plate aluminium we do so much of these. The design and all of this with the boxes is all with the local businesses here. So we've got a CAD designer, and they basically go through and design everything to be able to incorporate, say, that lockable diesel filler. The top, you can see the provisions there for the bike racks. It's all made out of real nice heavy duty plate alloy, locally bent, folded, welded, and sent off to the local powder coaters also. So fantastic finish there for the KEDRON owners. It's all locally manufactured. Large storage through box there. It's got a LED keyless drop table, external TV provisions, an outlet there for the TV, or your 12 volt outlets, USB outlets, your cigarette lighter plug outlets for 12 volt also, plus your stereo. Goodyear Wrangler Duratrax, so the flagship tyres for the Goodyear, Kevlar wall. Got a nice silent tread, but a very very strong wall, like a Kevlar woven wall in those. We have our 1300 kilo load rated KEDRON alloys, so also in the 200 series style of offset and wheel stud. You can see behind that the disc brakes, so we've got the Alco disc brakes. So I've had a further development with our KRS just for additional protection. So as part of our hot dip galvanised chassis, so we've maintained that hot dip galvanised chassis. It's the most expensive way to do it, but it treats all of the chassis internally and externally on the run. So a lot just paint their chassis because it's faster and cheaper, externally coat them. Doesn't matter how good the coating is on the outside, they can still sweat on the inside and rust. So we send all of ours off to get all hot dip galvanised. Centre punches out in the centre runners of the chassis allows your piping to stay up against the floor. Makes it a lot more protection there for the rocks. Likewise, we have all of our Queensland made, locally manufactured KEDRON water tanks. So they're food grade quality plastic, so they don't get that real plastic taste like some of the cheaper tanks with the galvanised sheet that they put around them. These here are internally strengthened. Additional baffling, so what that does is stops the water from sloshing around to give you a nice stable tow. So if you're going past the B doubles and the like, your water stays nice and stable in these. Again, your highway mode on your airbag will drop the van down to a really nice lower centre of gravity and a stable tow. So they've just done some towing out west with one of the vans, and we were doing the overtaking the B doubles and letting them come back past us there when it was safe in some dual lane areas, and how stable a vans sit with the lower centre of gravity with the KRS, and that airbag suspension is phenomenally good. All the large kilo rated American Firestone airbags there you can see, so we only use the larger ratings, so the highest quality in the Firestone airbags. Hi to all our American viewers and the Canadian viewers and the European. We have so much interest and people tuning in from all around the world, so thanks very much everyone. We sincerely appreciate all of the support, all the comments, all the likes and shares. We must get embedded on some chat forums overseas there in America and Canada and the like. Thanks very much for sharing our clips. It all adds to the momentum, and as a 56 or 57 year family business, it's fantastic, all the support. So thank you if you're giving the thumbs up or you're subscribing and liking and commenting and sharing. We really do appreciate it. The van here, so it tears out at 29.90 this. You can see up top it's got the auto track and sat dish, so you simply press the button inside. If you've got say a Foxtel subscription at home on a satellite dish on your house, you can pop your box out at home and plug it into the van and have your Foxtel Australia wide on your other subscription from home. Other than that, you can have your satellite channels at the press of a button. Instantaneous gas hot water with TOPENDER on these. Open that up and we do like a full recess there for your outside shower. So you get your shampoo and soap dispenser there. You've got your flexible heavy duty head there with a flick mixer tap. So really nice and quality outlet there for your outside shower. Grey water tank outlet here, so if you're in national parks or an eco-sensitive area, all your water from your washing up from your sink and your shower water all cascades into that grey water tank here. So with that you can hold your grey water until you get to a spot where you've got a sullage, drop at a caravan park or a tidy town or the like, and clip your hose on there and drain your grey water. 12-volt plug on the side you can use for a roving pump kit to fill your shower water tanks there with some clean stream water. This one here has got a combi unit, so this is an inverter charger. So it's got a, I'll just pop down here, it's got a 1600 watt pure sine wave inverter in this and a 60 amp 240 volt charger. Still maintains the DC to DC charges. Great host of features there with these safety shutoffs for your lithium power packs inside. This one here's got a 300 amp lithium power pack inside, maybe a 400 amp, I'll double check that in a minute. We've had an upgrade here, so you can see we've got inside, we've got a thermostat controlled fan here. So with that, if it gets a build up of warmth inside, I'm just going to try to do this one hand. Bear with me one sec. I'll just shut this down. Just lock that over. Okay. So with this in, you've got that thermostat controlled fan inside, and we've done away with just the vents on the outside. Reasons being, on these, with your tow vehicle, as they're going along on a dirt road, they can really bellow, well they do really bellow the dust out, and it's a really high dust area here that swirls around with the wind. So we've developed this, we get a laser cut stainless steel, all welded, again locally, And we've got press button stainless hatches. So with these, you pop that open. So the majority of the time you leave them open. Good protection, good ventilation for your chargers and the like. And if you're in dusty road conditions, you can simply press them and seals off. Then internally, you've got the ventilation up top here with the thermostat controlled fan. So then that ventilates to inside the van, draws the warm air out, and you've always got permanent roof to floor ventilation there for your gas laws. This one's got a Yamaha 2400 generator on the slide there, so plenty of power there for the Jenny to run the charger, and then you can switch your charger off and then run your aircon and the like. Beautiful looking van. So yeah, it's a 21-foot KEDRON all top-ender tow vehicle on this one, the ever popular LC200. So we see a heck of a lot of the Toyota Land Cruiser 200 series. As we've said a few times, by far the most popular vehicle we see come through, taking delivery for folk with their travels around Australia. So it's all set up there, awnings and racks and extension mirrors and the like. So we might pop inside and just drop this down and we'll pop inside and have a look. With the top ender on these, with the recessed wheels, so it's unique to the top ender where the wheels recess in. You get that towel rack on the side, but you get additional storage here. So really deep galvanised box storage there. So I'll just pop the boots off. In the side I might overlay too a bit on the inside framing. So we do a full interlocked aluminium frame on the KEDRONs. We use an Australian made air cell insulation on the walls, and we've got a thermo block on the roof. So really well insulated, all Australian made and non-toxic. So again, all locally manufactured product, which we're ever so proud to support all the other fellow businesses as best we can. Internally in this absolutely beautiful van. They all are in their own way, it just depends, but it's fantastic on seeing all the different layouts, inclusions, colour schemes and the like. I've been with the custom building, we can basically customise the vans with whatever's possible in layouts, as long as it all works in with the towing capacities and ball load capacities for the really nice stable and safe towing. We can basically custom build whatever the folk desire. Absolute, yeah, great van for these folk. So up top here, black KEDRON glass sink, all scratch and heat resistant, really nice large stainless bowl there. Dual tap, filtered drinking water out of the left tap here, and then you've got your shower water tanks connected to that. So you can use the shower water tanks for your washing up. A few people asked, it's not the water that comes from the shower, it's just the, you can fill your shower tanks up with clean stream water that's separate from your drinking water. So it's great to have your shower or use for your washing up, and you've got your separated filtered drinking water in a different tank. You've got your 4-burner griller there, 3 gas, and 1 on 240 there to save your gas when you're at a caravan park. All your microwave up top is all secured in with additional strengthening stainless steel brackets. Off to the right, you've got your recessed electronics, so you can have all the lights on that shut off, and it's just got that really nice clean look there for your overhead cupboards. But when you want to control your electronics or see what's going on with your lithium power pack and state of charge, how full your grey water tank is, you might want to turn your instantaneous gas hot water system on or off. You might have a circuit that's popped and you can simply press and reset the circuit, or you've got main switch cut-offs here for your drinking and your shower pumps, your fridge and your 12-volt mains. This here is a control for your inverter that's in the side. So with this one here, it's got the, we've been able to remove the 1800 watt inverter underneath the bed to open up more storage. We've also moved the lithium power pack off underneath on the side recess. So it's steel encased, they don't vent, so it's a nice steel encased, and it's still well within where you walk around for getting around your bed to go to the side. But if you lift it up, and I'll show it here now, you'll be able to see it basically runs that lithium power pack up into that space that's not normally used. So it utilises that space, and the big benefit is it opens up underneath your bed here for all the storage. So you might have plastic tubs and the like for separating your storage, and got plenty of room there to be able to have them store. You've got a nice cut-off switch here, which is easily accessible also. You've got a recessed linen area here, and then you've got these pull-out drawers for your footwear and the like. Slatted bed base there. Again, we've got our locally manufactured, only a few streets away, really deluxe bamboo pocket spring mattresses. So they're extremely popular. So again, with those, you can have them flip with the KEDRON logo up. It gives them a soft density for sleeping on, or you might prefer a medium density, and you can flip the mattress over and have the logo upside down for medium density. Bed head on this one is a leather bed head with a solid varnished timber finish there on the recess. Looks really neat. Side recess pockets also, so you've got two 40-volt outlets that are connected to your inverter. You might have a sleep apnea machine or the like, and you want to run it without running a generator, and if you haven't got access to your 240-volt, you can simply press your inverter on here, and that converts your 12-volt lithium power to 240 next to the bed. It also converts the 240 for these power points that are underneath the side on the recess pockets here for the dinette. So you might want to plug a laptop in and charge your laptop. You might want to charge your cameras, and you can plug that in there and have your inverter going on that to charge them up. It's also connected to the wall-mounted washing machine in the Ensuite. We'll have a look at that in a sec. Some welcome gifts there for the folk taking delivery today. So Anthony and Vicky got some welcome gifts there. The Topender has got its own unique cafe dinette. So with these, it's got all fully wrapped around with the leather base underneath. It's got the bifold top, so you can flip that out for your dining, for your breakfast, lunch or dinner, or putting your computer or your laptop on and connecting in. You've also got dual USB outlets here. This fan's got a Fusion stereo, so it's got a few different features with the Fusion stereos. We can basically customise the stereos in these to suit. The majority have the Kenwood with the USB or auxiliary out, so you can connect it into your TV, DVD also, which I am pretty sure that Fusion does as well. They've got a slide lock on these. Also, you've got a pull-out drawer system, so you've got more storage here on that. And then I'll just try and do this one-handed, but these also lift up and will click up, and they're your leg extensions. So if you want to sit back and watch a movie, you can have your TV roll back like that, slide your drawer out, flip your leg extension up, and swivel your TV, DVD around. On the side of this, we've done away with one big main window on the majority of builds now. A lot more security and privacy if you're in a caravan park or the like, or someone camped next to you, where you can just drop that top one for your ventilation. You can see out nice and easy, but people walking past can't see in the lower levels of your van. 12-volt fans all the way throughout. Two 40-volt outlets. We get asked a few times. Underneath, you can see them facing down underneath on the overhead cupboard run above that kitchen. Nice and neat with that. And then also you're not affecting or cutting through your splashback on the back. When you're in corrugations and the like, it's imperative to have a nice, strong, sealed up splashback at the rear. Also, full height stainless steel piano hinges and marine grade catches, so they're really, really reliable catch. So we've run through it a few times. Not the cheapest catch, but we've been using them for a long time. Very reliable. Sorry, I called me Mike Lee there. So we've maintained the use of them for the reliability for the customers going around Australia. 12-volt fans either side of the bed. You got remote controlled fans for up top. Well, grab this. You got a remote control for your roof fan hatches. So these hatches here are remote controlled also. So you can basically press a button and they will turn themselves on and start the fan to draw the air out. So some folk don't like to use the aircon all the time. I might dry the air out for them, so you can use these roof hatches to draw the air in or pull the air out. So I'll see if I can get this in shot here. So you've got all your different features there on that. You've got your thermostat control, and these here, they lift up, say in the rain. They're also waterproof there for a certain amount of heavy rain. Obviously if it's cyclonic, like the cyclone coming into Queensland at the moment, you would shut them down. This one here's got the new Truma aircon, so you can see the LED strip lighting on that. Again, it's remote control. I'll see if I can get this in the shot easy. You can basically control your whole aircon here. Your thermostat controls, your lighting. You can basically turn your lights on and off on the aircon. It's a nice feature, really sleek, nice fitting aircon, that one, that's for sure. Gives a great effect. Plenty of overhead cupboards in this, wrapping all the way around. This one here's got the 2-door compressor fridge freezer. So with that lithium power and the amount of solar up top, there's plenty of power storage and plenty of power going back in to run your compressor fridge freezer. So heaps of space there for your 12-volt. Between the fridge freezer and the cafe dinette, you've got pantry space here. This one here's on a separate door. So even all of that is basically, you can have it all customized if you want one large door or one door for the two and a separate one for up top. I guess the beauty of having the custom building is to have the features like that, or even say the side pockets here on the robe. Some want a full height robe to hang space in, some want to have a so that's got like a switched LED white light in it. Your blue light obviously you can turn on and off there. You can see USB outlets also for charging your phones and the like, but that's got a door switch there that automatically goes on obviously as you open the door and turns off when you shut it. I'll just step back to give a bit of an overview. So your TV DVD can swivel to your bed as well as to the dinette. You can see it's still got a great amount of storage area for the kitchen, all your large pull-out drawers and these and the like, so you can see all the pull-out drawers. Up top here, this has got a cell-fi, so a cellular for your phones. It's got a, I'll just open this up. It's got an antenna that pops up on the outside. This we tune into either Telstra or Optus. So it's you can have that there when it's turned on. It basically takes a signal outside. You might be in a small town and it's got a low signal outside for your phone, and if you're inside you don't have any signal. With this, it takes that signal from outside off your antenna, boosts it, and then re-emits it out here at this cone. So inside your van, you will have a boosted signal for your phone, which is handy for staying in touch with your family and friends. Enter into the back, so we've got a glass door entrance, so a frosted glass door. Enter into the ensuite in this one. Wall mounted wall mounted washing machine off to the left. Additional storage, nice size there for your mirror. Underneath, additional storage, nice raised ceramic bowl with a flick mixer tap. More storage underneath. You got like the soft blue lighting for at night, so you can have your white or your blue lighting on the floor, so you're not disturbing someone else in bed or waking them up with a bright light. Recessed toilet roll holder, recessed towel roll holders. Swivel around without getting everyone dizzy, and you've got another frosted glass entrance door here. Again, you've got your travel catch, so when you're traveling you have that up to lock off, but when you pull up you can have that down. Then you've got your nice magnetic door shut. Open that up, you've got your heavy duty alloy base, so we put a lot of effort into folding, pressing, welding and sending off to the local powder coaters. So these have got a nice run off on the inside. Also got welded corners, really nice and strong. Slip resistant, as you can see there in the reflection. You've got a footrest there. This wall is an aluminium die bond, so we have an aluminium die bond on the roof skin also. So up the roof on these for quite a while now, we replaced the light ply, so it was like a white finish ply that the majority of the whole game use, and that's you can see with the shine on that, it's an aluminium die bond. So again, it's not the cheapest construction method, but down the track, if you hit a tree or something hits or cuts the roof and you get a leak, this here with the die bond, the water's not going to affect it or stain out from say where that vent or the like's going through. So really nice and reliable. Again, we have a welded one-piece aluminium frame roof. I'll try and overlay a bit of a shot now of the roof. So basically that's all welded and dropped in. It's got that thermo block insulation that drops in between up top. So again, Australian made, really nice, non-toxic, great thermal properties, keeps the van cooler in summer and warmer in winter. So it's a fantastic van, this one. So again, on the floor, not just use that rollout liner, we use a sectional commercial grade tile. So these are all put down in separate planks. So a lot of areas with the KEDRONs where a lot of them can cut corners or put your cheaper construction methods in. I guess why with the backup and the personalisation, we only kept the deliveries to 2 or 3 a week, and we really personalise and customise the service. So we put a lot of extras in the vans, and I guess that's why the order bank's so long for a KEDRON, which is a testament, I guess, to the folk that are prepared to wait to get a KEDRON built to their specs and their standards and their colours and layouts and inclusions. So we're very appreciative of that, as we are of Anthony and Vicky that's come up from New South Wales. Thanks very much for choosing KEDRON. You've got a beautiful van and tow vehicle set up there, that's for sure, to enjoy your travels around Australia. So thanks again to you for tuning in. Again, thank you very much for all the support. If you've got a comment or the like, pop it in the comment section down below, and I'll try and get around to answering it. Even if you just want to leave a comment about the van, we really appreciate it, or throw a thumbs up or a like or subscribe. We very much appreciate it. Thanks again, everyone. All the very best to Anthony and Vicky, and we'll catch up with you on the next walkthrough. All the very best. Cheers for now, everyone.